Good day, everybody. Here I'm going to explain the stand planning view in QRMS, also how stand planning works in Quintic, including tow planning by using auto plan functionality. As aware, in QRMS, any view is a combination of different forms and subforms. On top left, you can see a rotations form, which consists rotation list. A rotation is an arrival linked with its departure. So in left-hand side, we have flight number arrivals with SIBT schedule in block time. In the right-hand side, we have flight number departure with SOBT schedule on block time. There are some other attributes showing you whether it is a rotation or not, whether it is a planned or not, the publish icon, whether this information has been sent over to other systems or not, best in block time, best off block time, origin destination, aircraft type, position arrival, stand allocation for arrival flight, stand allocation for departure flight, and ground time for the rotation. So this is all information we have in the rotation list. In the right hand side, in rotation interval, we have for any selected rotation in the rotation list, we have 3 rotation intervals, which is arrival, staging, and departure. In the mid of the view, we have stand allocation form, which is consists generally a Gantt chart for stand planning. In the left hand side, you can see number of stands on which user can plan their rotations. So in the left hand side, we have apron and stands as a subform also. So the functionality here is, as soon as I filter out any apron here, in the stands form subform also, you will see the stands related to that apron only. So if I select apron A and apron Sarah and right click and filter them out. So on the Gantt chart also, you will see only stands for the Alpha apron and for the Sarah apron. So that's how the filtering is working on the apron subform. Now, to plan a rotation in the Gantt chart or on a stand, the simple action is drag and drop. So I can take this rotation EK0082572 and plan it on Alpha 01. As you can see, the Gantt chart, the information is showing here. The plan icon is also showing here. The arrival stand, departure stand information is also populated. Now, just to mention here that for the departure flight, as soon as you plan it on a contact stand, the contact gate for that flight, the boarding gate, will be assigned automatically. So what is a contact stand? Contact stand is something which has a linked departure gate physically with it. So as soon as the stand is occupied, it means the boarding gate is also occupied. So for the departure flight EK2572, if I check in the gate allocation, I can see that the gate Alpha 5 is automatically being planned as soon as I plan the stand allocation. If user takes, going back to stand allocation again, if user takes any action which create some violation like overlapping, so on this stand allocation on Alpha 01, if I plan something which overlaps with this rotation, I will receive a constraint violation. How it will be showing? So if I plan it on Alpha 01, so the violation will be showing in the rotation list, rotation interval list, and also on the Gantt chart in red color. So if I mouse over on it, it will tell me that the stand allocation is overlapping with another stand allocation. So to resolve this constraint, the planner need to simply just drag this rotation and plan it on Alpha 02. And the rotation has been removed from the rotation form and rotation interval form also. Now, on the right hand side, you can see one subform called possible stand allocation, which is a basis for auto plan functionality, an option to plan multiple rotation in one click without violating any constraint based on the preference rule set up in the background. If user mouse over, so if I choose any rotation like 373582 and mouse over on Fox 26 Lima, I can see that the total score showing here is 2500. So according to this score, AutoPlan will work and plan this rotation on Fox 26 Lima. As the star sign is showing, it is the best possible stand for this rotation. Now, how to do that? You can select multiple rotation by just simply shift and pressing and selecting all rotations, right click and press AutoPlan. As soon as you press AutoPlan, all selected rotation will be planned without violating any constraint. So you can see that all rotations are being planned here. All position arrival, position departures are populated here. Now moving to the next step, how we can create tow into the system manually. So this is one rotation which we can plan and create tow manually. As we have described earlier that rotations can be planned only by simple drag and drop. Rotation intervals also can be drag and drop and planned individually on the stands. So what I'm going to do is arrival EK044, I'm going to plan it on alpha 03. So this is our arrival interval. Now the next is staging interval, which I'm going to plan on some staging stand. Here is the staging stand starting from Sarah 1. So I can plan this staging interval on Sarah 3. Now, picking up the departure interval, I can pick and plan it on stand alpha 05. So now you can see that for EK044, the planning has been done from alpha 3 to Sarah 3, which you can see in here. So flight arrival is happening at alpha 03, and after that it has been towed to Sarah 3. So this is how simply we can create tows by simple drag and drop. Another form we have here is towing action form. So it is showing me all the information about all the tows currently having in the system. So it tells me that for each rotation, what tows has been created. Like if I start with 409318, so this is a tow starting time was 2043, but actual tow happened at 2043 and finished at 2050. So it has all the information about all the tows in the system, which we can filter it out according to the day or date or whatever attribute we want to filter it out. Now the next form in our view is stand unavailability. So what is stand unavailability? So it gives super user an option to create and maintain stand outages or non-availability according to the maintenance team. It is of two types. You can see here for a selected stand, suppose alpha 02 or alpha 01, cyclic unavailability and individual unavailability. So cyclic is one which recurring every weekly, monthly, yearly. So all we can create this in the cyclic manner. So suppose there is one maintenance is supposed to happen on Sunday 2 to 3, 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And every Sunday it is supposed to be repeated. So I need not to create these records for each Sunday. I can just create one record and it will be reoccurring every Sunday for 2 to 3 o'clock in the for the day. Now for the ad hoc unavailabilities, we have individual unavailabilities, which we can create on ad hoc basis. So these individual ones will not be repeated. So now for alpha 01, you can see that there are two records available. And if I go to the stand allocation Gantt chart and try to show you, you can see these unavailability in the yellow color. So what it is telling you that it is starting from 6 June, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So it means that during this time, neither the auto plan nor the user can plan anything on this timing. So this gives us a picture that your stand is not available from this time to this time. So you will not be able to plan anything on that. So this is one of the use of the stand unavailability thing. Now, going back to our previous rotation, which we planned earlier, EK008 and 2572. So this information currently deciding only in QRMS. As soon as we select this rotation, right click and publish it, there will be an icon change here, which will telling you that this information has been published now. So this is stand allocation information for this rotation has been sent to AODB, and from AODB it has been sent to another stakeholders in the airport community. So it gives a real-time picture to the whole airport that which rotation is planned on which stand. So this is all from my side regarding QRMS stand planning view. Thanks for your time. Thank you very much.